BottariZuffa LLCGetty ImagesUFC traveled to Ergo Arena in Gdansk, Poland, on Saturday evening for a card jam-packed with head-turning tilts, and it was Donald Cerrone and Darren who shone in the main event as they battled for welterweight supremacy. A women's strawweight clash between Karolina Kowalkiewicz and Jody Bell, meanwhile, headlined the co-main event. Here's a rundown of the evening's results as well as a recap of the action. Main card results: Darren def. Donald Cerrone via first round TKO punches, 420. Karolina Kowalkiewicz def. Jody Bell via unanimous decision, 3027, 3027, 3027. Jan Blachowicz def. Devin Clark via second round submission rear naked choke, 302. Oscar Piechota def. Jonathan Wilson via unanimous decision, 3027, 3027, 3027. Preliminary results: Josh Emmett def. Felipe Arantes via unanimous decision, 3026, 3026, 3025. Aspen Ladd def. Lena Landsberg via second round TKO, 233. Warley Alves def. Salim Touari via unanimous decision, 3027, 2928, 2928. Andre Fili def. Artem Lobov via unanimous decision, 3027, 3027, 3027. Ramazan Emeev def. Sam Alvey via unanimous decision, 3027, 3027, 3027. Brian Kelleher def. Damian Stashak via third round TKO, 339. Marcin Held def. Nasrat Hakparist via unanimous decision, 3027, 3027, 3027. Recap: the night belonged to Till, and it wasn't particularly close. In a big spot against Cowboy Cerrone, Till lived up to the hype and justified his place in the welterweight division as he sent the 34-year-old packing with a power-packed performance that was buoyed by tactical superiority in all phases. Bloody Elbow offered an overview of the dominant outing. Bloody Elbow at Bloody Elbow definitely stepped up his output, but moreover, Cerrone just didn't have an answer to Till's pressure and lefts. UFC Gdansk 20171021210024. Bloody Elbow at Bloody Elbow. Cerrone's footwork on the retreat was a real problem. Till wasn't throwing a huge amount, but he had Cerrone pinned to the cage. UFC Gdansk 2017102121-10453. ESPN.com's Brett Okamoto noted Till stepped up with the chance to bolster his profile. Brett Okamoto at Bokamoto. Darren Till KOs Donald Cerrone in first round, and it was his fight, start to finish. Rose to occasion, best performance of his UFC career. .20171021 205,943 with the win in hand. Till understandably wasn't short on confidence. "I'm AFing light heavyweight fighting in the welterweight division," he said, per MMA Fighting Warning NSFW language on Twitter. "Look how powerful I am." Till also wasted no time in cutting an epic promo, as he called out Mike Perry, who was conveniently stationed ringside, as UFC showed on Twitter. Warning NSFW language: UFC at UFCs to this fight. YESSSSS please to this fight. UFC Gdansk https://t.com *6 20171021210,241 fans should be ecstatic too, because Perry didn't hesitate to accept the 24-year-old's challenge. UFC at UF, we're going to make that fight happen. At Platinum Berry on at Darren Till to UFC Gdansk https://t2sp5201710212111,039. In other words, get your popcorn ready. The early story on the main card revolved around hometown favorite Oscar Piechota, who maintained his undefeated record 1001 with a thorough unanimous decision defeat of Jonathan Wilson. In control from start to finish, Piechota imposed his will against the American and sent him to the mat with a vicious right hand toward the end of round 2, as UFC documented on Twitter. Akadovka at Piechota. Oscar drops Wilson at the end of round 2. UFC Gdansk https://t.com nod 20171021193,602. Wilson was ultimately saved by the bell and battled to the finish in round 3, but Piechota rode raucous energy from the Polish faithful to a victory on his biggest stage yet. "The crowd took my level even higher tonight," he said after the win, according to the Las Vegas Review-Journal's Heidi Fang. "Without them it would have been a lot harder." Polish dominance continued in the ensuing bout, which pitted Jan Blachowicz against challenger Devin Clark in back-and-forth light heavyweight action, but, unlike Piechota, whom Wilson pushed the distance, Blachowicz stopped the proceedings. in round 2 when he embraced Clark in an instant and set up a rear naked choke out of nowhere to take home the win. UFC.com. What a finish by Jan Blachowicz. Unreal. UFC Gdansk. https://radar220171021200,720. By virtue of the win, Blachowicz was able to snap a two-match losing streak and regain his footing. And just like Piotr, he credited a return home for sparking his performance. "It's been an emotional week because everything started here," he said, perfang. "You can never stop doing what you love because of obstacles." It was also a night of redemption for Karolina Kowalkiewicz, who found her footing following consecutive losses to Claudia Gadelha and Joanna Jedrzejczyk. In need of a bounce-back performance, Kowalkiewicz brought the heat and applied pressure on Jodie Esquibel with punches and knees. UFC at knees at Carolina lands some serious knees and punches and rocks Esquibel. UFC Gdansk. https://t.co/fabi6 exanu 20171021200818. Now back on the winning track, Kowalkiewicz is primed for a step up in the division with Brazilian Jessica Andrade in her sights, per Okamoto. Brit Okamoto at Bokamoto Espen. Kowalkiewicz says she's good with Andrade next. "That would certainly make sense. I'm in .20171021204204. The 26-year-old will pose a stiff test for Kowalkiewicz if the fight is ultimately made, but her performance Saturday evening should inspire confidence that she can continue her climb up the strawweight ranks as 2018 approaches. Fire top videos from around Bridge Fire Gridiron Heights. Season 2, EP, 4 send Blake Bortles to the moon already. Growing up, Damian Lillard tells us how he improved his jump shot as a kid growing up, how Kyrie Irving became one of the league's most lethal scorer. Snoop Dogg surprises his old high school football team with new kicks. Fire Gridiron Heights, Season 2 EP, 1283 jokes for life. Lonzo Ball proves he is a big baller by winning Summer League MVP. Will anyone catch the Astros or Dodgers in the second half? Watch gold medalist Allison Felix surprise Gatorade Player of the Year. Beer baths to selfies. How Cavs and Dubs celebrated their way back to NBA finale. Short Beck's NBA Spotlight. No one has more at stake than Kevin Durant. The future of baseball is bright in New York with young stars Conforto and Judge. Kyrie Irving makes trick play in Game 4. Warriors make history by sweeping their way to finals. Kevin Durant gets the double block. Will Warriors bust out the brooms for historic sweep of Spurs in Game 4? Can Celtics bounce back to avoid short Eastern Conference Finals versus Cavaliers? Howard Beck NBA Spotlight. Can we just fast forward to the finals already? Celtics in Game 7s have a lot of history, which isn't good for Wizards night in the NBA. Rockets Wizards even it up night in the NBA. Tempers flare in DC.